Hey there, I'm Kevin Downey, and I run an agency called Kevin M. Downey where we help B2B companies with their sales and marketing efforts. You can visit our website at kevinmdowney.com. Okay, today's topic, should your sales reps be doing their own prospecting? So this is a complex topic, and you can really get into the weeds on this, and we may in this video. Remains to be seen. But as a general overriding theme, if I have a company in the United States and I'm hiring fairly accomplished salespeople at 90, 125, $150,000 a year, I would say no. As a general rule, I want to be able to use marketing. I want to be able to use a BDR, SDR team, at the very least to go out and gather decision maker information at big companies and do all that hard legwork in order to give our sales team an advantage in terms of time and investment because they are so expensive. I don't want them wasting time doing pure research. Now, I'll get into the exception to this overall rule at the end of the video. And there are exceptions. But overall, the answer is no. I want to build a system to drive inbound, find decision makers, gather intel, drive inbound leads, scheduled appointments to sales who are my more expensive people via a methodology or an overall process that is less expensive than that $90,000, $100,000 base salary sales rep doing that themselves. Right, so that can be a combination of hardcore automated email, BDR, SDR team. Again, it can be just finding decision makers. It could be finding decision maker and gathering intel, and then maybe finding low-hanging fruit like immediate pain point, need for your products or services. Obviously, that's a lead. Even going as far as scheduling appointments, which is very often the case in B2B. I want to do that outside of my sales team in most cases because I can build that system less expensively. It's going to be more effective. It's going to get a much higher ROI on the prospecting side. And at the end of the day, I want to only have my sales reps. At the very worst, in most cases, I want my sales team to have at the very least the decision maker at their target prospect company, at the very least. So when we're going after mid-market and enterprise and we have departments with 40, 50, 100 people in them, I don't want my $90,000, $100,000+ sales reps reaching out to figure out who the heck the decision maker is. They're too expensive in order to have them waste their time doing that, right? Now, are there exceptions to this overall rule? Sure, there are. If we've got a big company that's funded and they've got target audience of 500 or 1,000 prospects per territory, and they're going to hire an entire nationwide sales team, do I want then those reps to go out and do their own prospecting? Absolutely. If you're investing that much in the reps and that much in your sales team, go ahead and have them boots on the ground, some obviously phone work, cold outreach in order to get themselves scheduled to be in front of people. Then you can justify the investment in those reps because you're making a huge investment in the sales team anyway. You might as well have them do their own prospecting because they've got a limited pool of people to go after. But that's pretty much the exception to the rule. Otherwise, I want to be using a methodology to drive, again, inbound leads and scheduled appointments to my sales team otherwise, simply because they are, again, too expensive to have them go out, do the homework and research, who's the buyer, who's the decision maker, and then gather intel, obviously trying to find general need at a company, specific need at the company, identify pain point enough that they're willing to look at your products or services. I mean, there's a lot that goes into that business development side before a rep even has a lead, somebody that's actually a potential customer. So again, in general, the answer is no. Some rare exceptions, obviously, for certain kinds of companies and with certain investment capabilities in their sales team. It can make sense to have them do their own prospecting, but as a general rule, the answer is no. Okay? If you need any help, reach out to us, kevinmdowney.com. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.